Okay, we're back for the fourth and I think final match I'm going to be recording today. Hopefully it is not against Cloudpost. And yeah, this hand is pretty good. So I would not like to mulligan. Again, it needs a think twice, which is the case with pretty much every hand in this deck. If you have a think twice and two land, you keep pretty much anything, I find. And it's not Cloudpost, so we get to have something a little different. Probably the mono black rat deck. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So let's prohibit a rat. This matchup's not great. It's probably about 50-50 actually. It kind of it's yeah, it's quite kind of draw dependent. You just grind each other out basically, and I guess it depends on the version they've got as well. Just depends if you can outcard advantage them. Hopefully he's screwed on mana, but yeah, I don't want him to be drawing cards. Oh, he's screwed on mana, but unfortunately I think I might be as well. Yeah, I don't want to make that golem yet. I want to be able to have counterspell up at all times. And again. Oh, there's a good one. Let's see what he's got for me. Wrench Mind. I think I might actually just pitch my golem here. Yeah. Okay. Rather than use a counterspell on it, I think counterspells. Well, I basically just wanted to think twice that turn so I could get into land so I could start countering and think twice in the same turn, which has happened, so that worked out pretty well. So yeah, we'll counter that. Liliana Spectre, they don't always run that. They don't always run Wrench Mind as well. Now I think of it, I wonder what he's cut for those. We've drawn all our counterspells as well. I guess we'll just keep countering them. Might be able to draw an exclude, then the game will definitely start going in our favour. Yeah, I'll play that land for now. I think 6 is a good number to have. I suppose I could if he makes another Liliana Spectre. He doesn't. I guess I'll think twice. And I think I'll counter that. Piracy Charm kills Crypt Rat, so I don't want to be too eager to cast it. And there's the exclude I was talking about, so yeah. We can start getting actual card advantage now, although we have thought twice, so we're already doing pretty well on the card advantage. Ooh. Yeah, I guess that's fine. We'll discard. Doesn't matter if we discard the Unit's Grace or the Piracy Charm. So yeah, I guess those two. Sorry, the Unit's Grace or the land, I meant to say. So let's cycle this land, see what we get. Make a creature. Akiva Gang Shinobi. I'm glad I didn't let him resolve any creatures. And like I said in the past few rounds, this is where Una's Grace really shines. It's really crucial in this deck. Because you do get flooded quite a lot with all these kind of cyclers. You use all your spells and then you yeah, something to do with my Piracy Charm. Suppose I probably could have been his Grace first to see if I get an exclude. But even so, I'm not sure if I would have done it. And I'll do it again. Save a bit of mana. I don't have to Piracy Charm it just yet. Yeah, there's an exclude. Cool. Now we can exclude and think twice in the same turn. I do really like exclude. It's another one of my favorite cards ever, along with Think Twice and Counterspell. So this deck's doing pretty well in terms of my favorite cards. We're just getting so much cards advantage here. Oh, there's a Fathoms here. He is also card advantage. Don't need to flip him just yet. Let's have a think. Bashu. I guess without the blue, that deck's a lot worse against this one because the Brat decks used to splash blue for, well, not really splash blue, but they used to run blue for stuff like forgot the name, Probe maybe? An invasion card. It's like draw 3, discard 2, kicker, they discard 2. So the black decks used to play that and counter spells, so it was actually a lot tougher. But when they're just straight mono black, I think it's a pretty good matchup for mono blue. What's he doing? Trying to kill my. Yeah, draw some cards in response. I mean, I'm probably going to let that resolve because it doesn't really bother me. Oh, then again. That seems like a better alternative. You might have another removal here, like an edict or something. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Grasp of Darkness. Yeah, again, that's fine. Gonna make him Piracy Charm his last card at some point, I think. Another Think Twice. Hopefully we can draw some creatures eventually. But yeah, he just used 2 of his removal spells to kill a Fathoms here. Yeah, I want to be able to protect that Sentinel, so I won't cast it just yet. I take it he's probably all stocked up on removal again. No. Okay. Wonder what he's got in hand then. A bunch of corrupts. Corrupt you for 6, go. I think if you did that, I'd probably let it happen. Still nothing. I wonder what he's building up in hand there. Because if he had rats and stuff, I'm pretty sure he'd just play them. And I would just exclude them. I've just seen I've got 18 cards left in my deck after this. I'm drawing a few cards this game. Where are all my Spire Golems? I think I might make this Fathom Seer and pop it in search of Spire Golems. I haven't actually drawn any, have I? No, I've drawn one. Still no Spire Golems. Yeah, I'll just discard some lands. I'm going to draw more lands. Piracy Charm can actually speed up my clock by a turn, so I don't want to discard that. Duress. I'll prohibit that. He would just be taking a better counterspell and see my entire hand, so. Doomblade. I think I'll prohibit that as well. I don't want to into the royal into no mana left. Grasp of Darkness, yeah, you can have that, I think. I think I'm going to blow this Piracy Charm. Having said that, chose the wrong mode there. See what he's holding on to. Keep it Gang Shinobi. I guess he really wanted to ninjutsu it. Yeah, my deck is just all creatures at this point, I think. There are really not many non-creature cards left in it. I mean, it's still got, what, 3 Sentinels, 3 Spy Golems? Yeah, I'm going to enter the royal this Fathoms here. Still no. Oh yeah, there's one. Still no Spy Golems though. Yeah, that can get excluded. Wrench Mind. Well, I guess I'll just make sure I don't actually have any cards to, no, sorry, make sure I have a bunch of cards, is what I meant to say. Make sure I don't deck myself because I'm down to 9 cards in the deck. Not too worried about a Doomblade here. I probably wouldn't even use Fairy Trickery on it now that I've got all my creatures. Make a Spy Golem. Won't make that Fathom Seer because if he is going to win, it's probably going to be with like Crypt Rats. Well, not win, but kill my guys. So it's better just let him Crypt Rats and still have the Fairy Trickery. And then, make a bunch of creatures after that. Because that would put him on 6, and then he'd be dead to Fathom Seer and 2 Sentinels. Corrupt that. Yeah, it's his last card, so I guess I'll counter. I mean, the best he can draw off the top after that is another Corrupt. Bash. So, Crypt Rats is no longer an out, so I guess I might as well dig for another Spy Golem. There isn't any more mass removal in this format, so yeah, there's a Spy Golem, and I'm pretty sure he's drawing dead at this point. Yep, he drew a dead card. I mean, there's nothing he could draw there. Even Corrupt, I'm pretty sure wouldn't do it. He'd gain 8, go to 11, then 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I guess he wouldn't die. Well, no, 9, 10. Then I draw a Piracy Charm, no. But yeah, he'd be dead in 2 turns anyway. So we don't actually have anything to bring in against this matchup because it wasn't really that played. I had relics for the blue-black matchup because of teachings, but I don't really think I bring anything against that one. We could bring in relics over Piracy Charms, but Piracy Charm can be useful because we saw he had Akiba Gang Shinobi. So yeah, I think we'll just keep it as it is and submit. And I'll pause until he comes. And we're back, and this hand's kind of awkward on the draw because we can't actually prohibit his 3-drop or his 2-drop, but I don't want a mulligan. I don't feel like mulliganing. We just need to hope we win the game on the play. Duresses me. Now you can see how bad my hand is. That's annoying. There's not much you can take, to be honest. You might even take the fairy trickery because prohibit doesn't do much. No, he took prohibit. And we drew a land, never mind. Let's get rid of one. Nuna's Grace is fine. I won't F6 this time because I might have drawn a counterspell. If he's got a keeper gang next turn, we're pretty screwed. So yeah, like I said, it's quite draw dependent, this matchup. If he's got the nut draw, then there's pretty much nothing I can do about it. So we're about to find out. I think I'll just scoop if he has it. He doesn't have it. I got a bit lucky. And I'll draw a card. Yeah, I won't make my Spire Golem just yet. I'll wait to have Fairy Trickery up. Obviously Spire Golem blocks pretty much everything he has. He knows I've got Sentinel, so he must have removal for it. In fact, he's probably got just removal in his hand. Otherwise he would have played something last turn. Tendrils it, I take 3. And we make a Spire Golem. Spire Golem go. Oh, he doesn't have anything. Well, he doesn't have removal. Or he does, and he's waiting for me to not have mana, so he's being crafty, so I shall wait. That was a pretty good draw as well, because it means I can make my 6th land. Yeah, he does have the removal. So I shall counter. And, yep, can't counter that one. Draw a card. Let's get this out of here. So you can keep a gang the other one. Oh, he's actually drawn it. Nice. Shouldn't have said that. Yeah, I think I lose now. Not much I can draw at this point. I mean, I could draw a creature and then he just kills it. And I wasn't drawing a creature anyway. That's a shame. Could bring in these cursor chains over Akiba gangs. Sorry, over Piracy Charms to deal with Akiba gangs. But don't really think that's worth it. Or maybe a few. Yeah, because Piracy Charms better on the draw as well, so let's do that. Let's see how that works. I mean, I've got 2 into the Royal, so I don't think they should be a problem anyway. That hand's quite good. It's got 2 lands and a think twice, so it's a snap keep. He's thinking about his. Still thinking. I'll pause until he's finished thinking. He also kept his 7. So, no mulligans. No duress, please. He's got a duress. Shouldn't have said that. I said it with the Kiba gang last time as well. I seem to curse myself, but my hand's pretty good anyway. Rats. I'll think. See what I want to discard. Feel like taking a risk. I'll discard a land. So yeah, the idea is you never actually let them resolve a creature, but he's now resolved a creature because he had the duress. Oh man, drew the counterspell as well. Wish I'd discarded a fairy trickery. Oh well. I mean, I'm by no means dead because he might not have the Okibigang and he might not. What else am I trying to say? I don't even know. Oh, that's good. Not great, but it's a start. Oh, he doesn't even have the 3rd land. In which case... Sorry, the 4th land. Ah, I can ambush him now. Got there. How lucky. So yeah, he has to tap out to kill this now, so he can't actually Okiba me. He's probably got removal though, yeah. The old tendrils. Take the 1. Untap makes Spy Golem. Got 2 counterspells now, that's not bad, is it? Doom Blade. I'm going to counter that. I don't want him Doom Blading my guy. Oh, exclude. That's a good one too. So yeah, this game's looking good for us now that we've got pretty good hand position, if that's a word. Or not a word, a way of saying. And I think I'm just going to bite here so I can start actually getting in with my golem. Oh, that's definitely a good one. I didn't have to kill his rats. Cast face down. Liliana's Spectre. Guess I'll draw cards and then see what I want to do. I'll probably counter it just because I have so many other counter spells in my hand. Yeah, especially with that exclude. Wrench Mind. Yeah, that's fine. Discard 2 of these lands. Bash bash. So yeah, we're back to looking pretty good for me. Even though he did resolve that original rats. Just gonna run out on a keeper gang. Nice. And I shall counter it just because I can. So yeah, he did have the Akiba gang, so it's a good job we played careful. Although I don't think he ever had a chance to do it anyway. We always had either a blocker or he didn't have 4 mana. Another Akiba Gang. Yeah, I'm going to counter that again. I really just can't let one of those hit me. I mean, I could obviously try and ambush it with Sentinels, but then it's just a 1-for-1 trade. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have countered it. But yeah, I mean, it's a 1-for-1 trade, so it's not even that good for me if I do block it with Sentinels. But it looks like we're winning the race here. Slime and Blood targeting him. Yeah, I'm going to let that resolve. And I keep a gang again. This one I'm going to allow. I think I'd rather keep it for removal. You see, now what do we do? If I just attack with these 3, then he needs 2 removal spells, or just die. So I think I'm just gonna, yeah, I'll just plan to chump with Fathom Seer. Obviously I've got this Fairy Trickery, so he does really need those 3 removal spells. So I'll keep the land in case he's got like a pre-removal spell Ravenous Rats. And I don't really need 7 land anyway. So there's the chump block. And I'll only counter something if it's a Wrench Mind or a removal spell. Corrupt it looks like, in which case pretty sure we win. And scoop. Yay. So yeah, we're 3-1 with the deck. Twice against the deck that I kind of metagamed against, and once against just a random black deck that is fairly dependent on whether you go first or second. I won the roll. But if you do want to get into Pauper and you like control decks and you don't want to play the same Cloud Post deck as everyone else, you should definitely look into this deck. It beats any random like white deck. All the white weenie decks just can't beat this deck because they just can't deal with the Spire Golem pretty much. And you get to the point in the game where because they don't have reach, they get you to 4 life and then you just win. Especially post board when you got Curse of Chains. And because of the nature of the deck, you can beat a lot of just random decks. It has fairly good game against Storm. A lot of players online kind of go early against you because they think, oh, I need to combo before he gets too many counter spells. But obviously, by doing that, you just counter their crucial spell. You counter the blue draw 3 or whatever, and win because of it. So it's a fun deck to play, as you saw there. You can get some quite epic games. So it's not a deck you play for profit; it's a deck you play for fun, really. But yeah, definitely look into it, and hopefully you enjoyed this. And let me know if you want more Pauper in the future. Thanks for watching.